it been like from afar seeing the overhaul that has taken place, and what have maybe been some of your first impressions of Stephanie White, player development coach Keith Porter, who I know were both down there a couple weeks ago?
I mean, I'm really, really excited. I think, like coming off of a good season where we made the playoffs, and now we're heading into a new season where I feel like we just have some really great additions all around, and we're putting people around that I can learn from. So I'm really excited about that opportunity, but also people that know what it takes to win. So I'm just really looking forward to this next year. I've had the chance to be in the gym with Steph and Keith, so they just know the game. They're passionate about the game. They're passionate about getting us better individually and collectively as a team. So I just think we're going to be, take that next big jump, which I'm really excited about.
Has it?
First off, shout out to Scott. If you guys haven't, he covers a lot of the Fevers, like inside. He's like the inside scoop guy. You know what I'm saying? So he'll get like some like just like this, like a podcast like this. He'll randomly get stuff like this. He covers the Indiana Fevers, like interviews, things like that. So make sure you guys check him out. But Lexie Hall, I think Lexie Hall needs to get back home. Like she said, she's excited to work with Keith, Coach Stephanie White. I think she needs to get back to Indiana as soon as possible. Catch a flight. I know Unrivaled is finished on Sunday. And get back to Indiana with Caitlin Clark and those girls. Because a lot of people are disrespecting Mrs. Lexie Hall. And I don't like it. I don't like it. I get it. You're not shooting the best. Your defense is still amazing to me. Your energy. But you're going to be more effective with the Indiana Fever. The Indiana Fever will appreciate you. The Indiana Fever will put you in the right situations to make sure you're successful. So, just like you did last year with Caitlin Clark in the Indiana Fever. I think your best year in the WNBA, right? I know you're still in shape. You're looking good out there. Hopefully you come back home hungry, ready to go. Let's continue with the interview, but she needs to get back home.
Anything ever gotten are you numb to kind of the things we constantly see now? For example, today, Washington Mystics moving a game to a much larger arena. Your preseason game at Iowa, tickets sold out in 45 minutes. Like, this is a huge movement, but have you become kind of numb to it because of so many exciting things that are happening with your team?
I mean, it's awesome that we hear about it every time, but I think we've come to kind of expect it. Okay. And I think that's great. I mean, the growth of the sport, it just shows that people are willing to watch and people are excited about watching and coming to see us play in person. And for us, that's all we could ever ask for, is playing in sold out arenas and playing in bigger venues. So just really grateful about the growth and excited about this coming year for it.
Couple weeks you have.
I really feel like she would be numb to it by now. I mean, she went a whole year with Caitlin Clark and the Indiana Fever. That's the most fans they've ever had in the league. She's probably ever had in her career. She went through a whole season, like I said, 40 games last year, 42 games last year, something like that. And the traveling, the arenas, and they went through it last year. So I'm sure she's like, she knows and she's expecting what's going to happen this year. This year, they're going to break all attendance records. They're going to break all that good stuff. Ticket sales, there's going to be even more fans at their games. The media is going to be even more. There's going to be more media, more. Everything that happened last year is going to happen times 10 this year. Times 10. You got, there's a lot of players in there who could get a lot of media time, and they're all prepared for the media. So, podcasters, everybody's going to be on the Indiana Fever. Everyone's going to be trying to get the position Scott's in. Blessed. Scott Agnes right here, if that's how I pronounce his name, blessed to be a part of that organization. Like, he's in with, I don't know what kind of, but he's in there. He's like a news reporter, broadcaster. Fieldhouse Files is like what he goes by. And I think he covers more than just the Indiana Fever. I think he covers like the Pacers, I think the NASCAR team, some things like that. So he's going to have some good content this year, guys.
Of the playoffs here with Unrivaled, what's kind of the focus on campus over the next couple of weeks as you gear up, as you guys are one of the leading teams that's poised to probably make a big move coming up here?
Really, for us, it's about not being complacent. I think, I mean, we haven't clinched playoffs yet. We're on a high with the win streak, but making sure that we don't sit there and let other teams catch up and let other teams pass us. We just want to continue to get better every single day, continue to go out. I mean, the most important game is the game right in front of us. So we're going to look at every game and every team like it's the championship. So we're really focused. We're really excited about continuing to play and really excited about playoffs coming up.
We're not worried about Unrivaled. Shout out to Scott, man. That's really all I got about the Unrivaled. We're not talking about that. Lexie Hall, I need you back in Indiana. I can't wait for that to happen. Once you're back in Indiana, you're ready to go. You're ready to go. You're going to stay in shape. You know, you're going to be working with Sophie. You're going to be working with Dewana Bonner. You know, your game's going to elevate even more now. Unrivaled is great. People are saying, oh, she's getting exposed. A lot of players getting exposed, and if that's the case. But you hear from the vets and you hear from the broadcasters, one thing you're going to get from Lexie Hall is work ethic every single day in her defense. Up and down the court with endurance, and her defense is going to be a problem. So, and that's what she needs to do with the Indiana Fever. I'm not asking you to come out and score 15, 30 points a night. Lexie Hall, she's going to score. She's going to hit those threes. She's going to get in a rhythm. She's going to have confidence playing with the Indiana Fever and Caitlin Clark. Caitlin Clark's going to make sure she finds her in the right spots to get her going. Defensively, she'll have a role with the Indiana Fever for sure, too. So I'm excited about that. I want to see some training footage with Keith Porter and the whole team. Shout out to Scott Agnes once again. Like I said, check him out. I'll leave his link down below. I'm going to catch you guys on the next video. Make sure you guys hit that subscribe button. I'm out.